Okay, this is Nagahama Black Powder. It is one of the Mourner's quests. We are in Nagahama in Omi, the northeast corner of Lake Biwa. We are infiltrating the teppo factory, and we're starting on the south side. Now, there are 3 notes that you can do to find clues in the teppo factory. However, if you pick this one up, at least the dots, the blue dots for these 2 will disappear. So even though you can climb over the wall and get that one, like, right away and just dip out, we're going to actually go get these 2 just so you can read them, and then obviously loot, because, you know, loot.
Careful. This place is on alert.
Every time. Make sure you use Eagle Vision to ID which ones are the guards and which ones are civilians, because there are a lot of civilians in here that will ignore you completely.
What is that noise?
You need to be able to tell them apart so you don't, like, panic and kill a civilian. Okay, one of the main reasons I'm also starting at this end is because of this chest that I am just by the side of. This chest. It's nothing big. There's nothing huge in it. But a guy I can't tag yet at the top of the stairs up there, when you get close enough, you'll trigger a conversation and he will move down and stand like right there. So this way I can also get this chest early. Just make sure we get it. So then these are civilians, and they're gone. There's usually like 2 or 3 civilians in here. Working on guns. Okay, here's the first note. Work on these instead. Oh, double color. Okay, we've got this guy and that guy. I meant to hit crouch and not roll. Okay. This guy can see you pick up this note if you go this way. And the chest in here, he can see you pick that up if the doors are open, which they mostly always are. But this guy's the one that will move down once we get close enough to trigger a conversation. So that's what we're gonna do. I've never not had that work. See, he's got eyeballs everywhere. Alright, I need you to look the other way. Why are you not looking the other way? There we go. Jeez Louise, that was troublesome. Okay, so just coming over here should trigger the conversation. Right there.
How would we sleep? On a bed of gold. I would prefer silk. Back to work.
So now he's going to go down to where that first chest was. We
The
can get
Shinbaku will
this.
be hiring a boat in Shiotsu. Better tell Yasuke.
And we can very easily get this. Teppo stats engraving. Okay. That guy just, I felt like his sound made it sound like he saw me choke him out through the wall, I guess. But civilians are fine. They don't actually, like, do a whole lot.
What was that noise?
Just make sure it's not near, like, the intersection. I don't know how much of a view that guy's got down here, but just be safe. Okay, so we have one chest left. It's that one. I think we got everything else. And then we've got... His back is to us. Should be fine. Okay, now we'll get the note that closes off the teppo factory part.
It is foolish to store that much gunpowder.
Nobunaga's armies were brutal but efficient. And the teppos made here provided that brutal efficiency. Destroying it is not a bad idea. But an explosion that big would kill half the town. The Shinbaku are sneaking gunpowder into town from across the lake. Better head to shore.
Okay, we're going here. Now, it's been my experience that if you leave this boat, disembark from this boat in the yellow, out before you reach the yellow area, it'll be here when you get back. If you go any closer, if you're like within the yellow boundary, it tends to despawn. It's no hard and fast rule, but hopefully it'll still be here because it wasn't the first time and it was the second when I left it outside the blast
The right
zone.
ship. Now to find the gunpowder stash.
Watch the inside guy, which I meant to just push a button, but because the inside archer guy will come towards the door and then turn around. He goes from right to left to doorway to back to corner to right. So
This will do to start the chain reaction.
Alright, the inside guy is facing left. Watch the heavy that passes by the door, though. Nice and silent now, eh? Okay, that alerted everybody knocking into that stuff. Don't knock into stuff.
They made no effort to hide their smuggled gunpowder. That should be it. The end of the gunpowder shipment.
I was hoping to get that chest on the way
ship.
out, but... Alright, not worth it. It just had like the little normal crafty things in it. It wasn't a big, it wasn't like a decent chest. You know, it was just the normal. So if I hadn't knocked that stuff over grabbing that guy.
That was fun.
Yay, our boat's still here. If you park the boat closer to that boat, there's a good chance it will not be here. So, and you'll have to swim all the way back to shore. But there you go.